Alrighty, so it definitely has been a little while since the last time I had a truly huge media update. Well, here's another one for you guys, finally. And boy, do I have some good stuff to show you guys today. So let's get right down to it. Start off with the CDs that I got, which there are 6 of them. So I'll just quickly talk about these, and then we'll get into the real meat and potatoes of this update. So here we go. So first up is The Big Read, An Introduction to The Thief and the Dogs by Naguib Mahfouz, however you say that, from the National Endowment for the Arts. It's an audio guide. So yeah, this is an audio guide to The Thief and the Dogs. It's very cool. I have a couple of these other Big Read like audio guide things, but I didn't have this one, so thought this would be pretty cool. And yes, this is still sealed. So yeah, I'll keep this sealed for now and just unseal it at a later time. So very cool. Then I got The Destination, The North 40 Rocks Again, Baby, live at the Lake Watch Inn on November 24th, 2006. Which, yes, I realize was just about 18 years ago, as of a few days ago. This is a local band from my regional area. I have a couple of their other CDs as well, but did not have this one, so figure I would definitely pick it up for the collection. It's always cool to add like local releases to the collection. It's actually recorded on a ESP laser matrix disc, so that's interesting. So very cool. The store actually had 2 copies of this, bizarrely enough. I grabbed this one because it was the one that was in better shape. So, yeah. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire soundtrack. Very cool. I do have a couple of the other Harry Potter soundtracks, but did not have this one yet, so very cool to add it to the collection. Would like to maybe get all the Harry Potter soundtracks in the collection at some point. Yeah, there's the disc. And then up next, and then lastly for the CDs, I actually got 3 Christmas titles for the collection. So, yeah, adding to my Christmas collection just in time for me to start working on the Christmas collection video for this year. Which I won't say when that'll be up, but let's just say I will start working on it this weekend and into the week. So, just, yeah, I won't say when it'll be up. Just know that it is coming. So, yeah. So here's 3 new titles for the collection, which these will be part of the video. This one's another local release. Christmas at First Presbyterian Church. Carols performed by George Airwood Damp, resident organist. So yeah, this was performed on the Stephen Russell organ at the First Presbyterian Church in Ithaca, New York. So yeah, that church is local to, well, the store where I got all this stuff that you're seeing. So very cool. Yeah, it does one of those things where the track listing actually continues from the back onto the back of the paper there. So that's interesting. But yeah, disc, and yeah, you can tell it's a CDR, obviously. Tennessee Ernie Ford, The Heart of Christmas. Released in 1991 by Capitol Nashville. Very cool. I actually didn't even know this release existed, but very cool to add it to the collection. Yeah, disc. So yeah, that'll be so yeah, this will be going on my my iPod's Christmas playlist pretty much immediately. In fact, by the time you see this video, it may already be on there. And last for the CDs, and also the last Christmas CD I got, Tony Bennett, A Swingin' Christmas, featuring the Count Basie Big Band. Very cool. I do have a couple other Tony Bennett Christmas albums, but didn't have this one yet. So yeah, this is actually from 2008. So yeah, very cool to add another Tony Bennett Christmas album to the collection. And yeah, this will also be going on my iPod pretty much right away. So very cool, and obviously rest in peace to Tony Bennett. So very cool. So that's the CDs that I got. Now onto the VHS tapes that I got, which there are a lot of them. So let's get right down to it. First up, this is pretty exciting. I actually got a whole bunch of Columbia House Collector's Edition tapes of various different TV shows. Starting with Wonder Woman, the Collector's Edition. This one features Wonder Woman meets Baroness von Gunther and Fausta, the Nazi Wonder Woman. Interesting title for an episode right there. So yep, 1999 VHS. This is my second Wonder Woman Collector's Edition tape that I have overall. Here it is. Yep, label. August 23rd, 1999, and the number is 40. So yeah, as you can see, the artwork unfortunately has definitely gotten waterlogged at some point. Yeah, you can see right there. So yeah, the artwork is not in the best condition, but thankfully the tape itself is in good condition and free of any mold, at least any severe mold anyway, so that's good. As long as the tape is in good condition, I guess that's really the only thing that really matters. Alright, and then up next we have two Carol Burnett Show Collector's Edition tapes. This one features Ken Berry, Jack Weston, Rock Hudson, and Steve Lawrence. Yep, 2000 tape. Both of these are from 2000. Label, September 22nd, 2003. So yeah, this is actually a reprint. And this one features Rock Hudson, Nancy Walker, and Roddy McDowell. Also 2000 tape. Here it is. Same print date as the other tape, actually. So very cool. I do have a couple other Carol Burnett Show Collector's Edition tapes in my collection. So now I have 4 of these overall. Actually, well, 5 technically if you count the Carol Burnett Show reunion tape that I have. That's also by Columbia House. But as far as these ones are concerned anyway, I now have 4 of them. So that's awesome. And then next up, this was really cool. I found actually 4 Perry Mason Collector's Edition tapes. And these, I do not have any Perry Mason Collector's Edition tapes in my collection, so these are my first 4 right here. So very cool, and yeah, very cool. They actually found 4 of them. So here's this one. This one features the case of the case of the caretaker's cat and the case of the black-eyed blonde. Very nice shiny gold label on these tapes. Number 39, and no week and year code, but has this barcode right there. Don't know if this will have anything at the end. I kind of doubt it, but I might just check anyway. See if it does have anything. This one features the case of the nervous accomplice and the case of the one-eyed witness. Number 11, again, no week and year code, but there's the barcode right there on this tape. This one is the case of the demure defendant and the case of Paul Drake's dilemma. Number 58, and this does have a day and year code. The 313th day of 1995. And then this one's actually sealed. This one has the case of the green-eyed sister and the case of the desperate daughter. So this one's actually from 1996. The other 3 I showed are from 1995. And yeah, this one's still sealed, so we're going to open this right now. So let me just pause quickly, because I just found out as I was setting up for this that I can do that now. So let me pause. All right. Oh, didn't mean to... I don't know why my flashlight turned on right there all of a sudden. Yeah, my iPhone just recently got a new update, and I realized as I was practicing for this that it allows me to actually pause while recording. So now I can make these videos a bit shorter, and I won't have to edit them as much now. So that's pretty exciting. Anyway, here's the tape for this one, and yeah, luckily this one's mold-free. I figured it would be, since the other three were as well. Number 82, and yep, once again, no weekend year code, but there's the barcode right there. So yeah, very cool. So yeah, very cool to add some Perry Mason to the collection. And lastly, the only other clamshell I got besides the Columbia House tapes is The Hitchhiker, Ida Lupino's Film Noir Classic, Special Edition digitally mastered, part of the Collector's Choice series. This is a VCI tape, part of the VCI Classics label. Digitally mastered, transferred from 35mm. 1997 VHS. And it comes with this pretty awesome catalog, which I'll kind of just quickly show. So yeah, I'm not going to go into too much detail on that, just wanted to quickly show you that. So yeah, very cool. Here it is. Yeah, no print date, like most VCI tapes. So very cool. Alright, now on to the slipcovers that I got, which there are a lot of them. Next one's also still sealed. PGA Tour Partners presents Fairways, Follies, and Fantastic Shots, part of the PGA Tour Partners series. Yeah, this just kind of looked interesting, and it was sealed, so I figured why not. So yeah, sides. This actually has a bottom flap instead of a top flap, so that's something a little different. There's the back. 1995 VHS, approximately 40 minutes. So yeah, this is still sealed, so let's get this one open. So let's pause again. All right, and we're back. So, yep, there's the case again. Looks like no mold on this one either, thankfully. So yeah, here's the tape itself. It does have a print date in invisible red ink. April 19th, 1995. Oh. Very cool. Alright, and next up are a couple NFL documentary tapes that looked pretty interesting, so I figured I'd get these as well. This one is The Man Behind the Men, the story of coaches in the NFL. Sides, top, back. 1996 tape by Polygram. Yep, no print dates. This one is in SP mode, so not sure if this one will have anything at the end, but I will probably check anyway. And then I also got NFL Millennium Bowl, part of the Match of the Millennium series. There's the teams that it features. Yeah, this one does have the shrink wrap on it, but it's been opened from the bottom. And you can see some of the rest of the shrink wrap is starting to come off. back. 2000 tape by USA Home Entertainment. So, yep, there it is, label. And print date is print on August 8th, 2000. And yeah, you can see this is actually volume 3 out of a 3-volume VHS set, which I actually didn't realize that till after I got home. But still pretty cool to have for the collection nevertheless. And hopefully maybe at some point I'll get the other 2 volumes. But very cool. Alright, the next is something else for the Christmas collection, and this will, and this tape will be included as part of the Christmas Collection 2024 edition video. Although, obviously, Heidi's Christmas will not be part of the collection video for this year, and judging by how many views that video has, I'm sure y'all know why. But anyway, here's another Christmas tape for the collection. This is Mannheim Steamroller, A Fresh Air Christmas by Chip Davis, featuring Little Drummer Boy, Silent Night, Bring a Torch, Jeanette Isabella, and Deck the Halls. Yep, the Spine calls it a Fresh Air Christmas video. So yeah, I guess this is like the video companion to the A Fresh Air Christmas album. So very cool. 1988 released by American Gramophone Records. Yep, this one's got the oversized reels. And yep, there's the end label. And yeah, no other print dates or anything. So very cool. And up next are a couple other music-related tapes that I got. Patti LaBelle Live One Night Only. Sides. Top. Back. List of songs. 1998 release by MCA Records. Here it is. Yep, there it is. End label, which looks like it is starting to kind of peel off, if that's okay. And looks like it has those like dark printings that are on some polygram tapes from the time period. So there might possibly be a print date right there, but I don't know if I'll bother. I don't know if I'll bother. Even though the end label is kind of pretty much falling off. I don't know if I'll bother to look for a print date, because maybe very hard to read since it's in that extremely dark ink. But yeah, very cool nevertheless. And I also got the Lawrence Welk Show Tribute to George Gershwin. Another Lawrence Welk tape for the collection. This one has nothing on the top, unlike all the other ones that I have. Running time is 47.5 minutes. So 47.5 minutes, basically. Wow. Sorry, I was putting a lot of pressure on my foot, so I had to readjust. 1988 VHS. Yep. Yeah, I can tell this is definitely a reprint, judging by the newer looking labels and newer tape design. So very cool. Next one up is another copy of the Totalmente en Español print of E.T. the Extraterrestrial. So basically the Spanish version. So yeah, I do have another copy of this tape, but it's in not very good condition. This one's in slightly better condition than my other copy, so that's why I got another copy of this tape. Sides, top, and the back. And but what is kind of interesting about this copy, looks like it has those dark red printings, so we can all guess what this will have at the end. It's actually a slightly later reprint. The 42nd week of 1991. So yeah, this actually is a 1991 reprint. My other copy, I think, was the original print, but this is the 1991 reprint. But yeah, it's still got the green lid, green reels, and the hologram sticker, despite it being printed in 1991. So that's pretty cool. That actually still has the green colors and the hologram sticker, despite it being a later reprint. So yeah, very cool. So yeah, I might still keep, just because the other one's original print, I might just keep both just for the heck of it. But very cool to have another copy of this tape that's at least in, well, slightly better condition. Actually, a lot better condition than the other copy that I have. Alright, next up, the next three actually are all screener demo tapes. Actually, two of them are demo tapes both by Miramax, and then the other one is a for consideration Showtime screener. Next one up is another copy of the demo tape of Shakespeare in Love. Sides, top, back. You know what to do if you want to read all the information on here. So yep, here it is. May 7th, 1999, and the number is 83. And there's the Buena Vista Castle hologram sticker right there. So yeah, I do have another copy of this tape that I got back in 2017, but for some reason on my copy, the most of the label is like, the label is like super like faded on mine for some reason. Like it was, yeah, it's like almost like missing, it's almost kind of practically missing like half the label for some reason. So yeah, I don't know if my copy was just like a faulty misprint or what, but yeah, the label was like all like weird and messed up. This one has a normal looking label, as you can see, so that's why I got a second copy of this tape. I know it's kind of a silly reason to get another copy, but still, that's why I picked it up. So yeah, I'll decide later if I'll just keep this copy or if I'll just keep both copies just for fun. I'll decide that later. But still very cool to have to finally have a copy of this tape with a non-messed up label. Anyway, and next one is, this one's another Miramax demo tape. This one I definitely do not have, and this one's also still sealed. This is the demo tape of Artemisia. Yeah, never even heard of this movie, but cool to have it just because it's a demo tape. Sides, top, back. Again, you know what to do if you want to read the information. And yeah, it's a French movie with yellow English subtitles. That heading right there has me kind of intrigued about this particular movie. But yeah, you can see right there, it does indeed have the Buena Vista Castle hologram sticker, and yeah, it has the Buena Vista Home Entertainment seal logo on the shrink wrap. And yep, this one is still sealed, so we are going to open this right now. So pause again, and we're back. So yep, there it is. And once again, no mold, thankfully. There it is. August 11th, 1998, and the number is 99. Huh. Looks like this one was not fully rewound all the way, as you can see. So that's a little weird. Kind of similar to my Children of Heaven demo tape, which was not fully rewound when I first unsealed it. Very interesting. very interesting that some Buena Vista demo tapes are sometimes like that when you buy them sealed. But still very cool nevertheless. And the last screener cassette I got is, this one's, like I say, this one's a For Your Consideration release of a Showtime movie. This is a For Your Consideration release of Neil Simon's Laughter on the 23rd Floor, starring Nathan Lane. A Showtime original picture. Again, never heard of this movie, but it is a Neil Simon film, and cool that's a For Your Consideration release. So yep, and front cover opens up like this. Here it is. Has this interesting end label on it with a bunch of copyright info. Sounds like there might be a piece loose in the reel, but that's okay. Oh. All right, and next up, this was a pretty awesome find. I actually found yet another. I found another magnetic video VHS for the collection. Yes, yet another magnetic tape that I actually found out in the wild. This one is the 1980 magnetic video VHS of 9 to 5. So yeah, obviously classic film right here, and very cool to actually have the magnetic video release of it. Yeah, I definitely was not expecting to find this today at the thrift store, but very cool. Yep, it's a 1980 magnetic video release, like I said. Of course, it's recorded on a Scotch tape. End label. Yep. Again, I've been told these stamp things aren't actually week and year codes, but heck it. I'm still going to say the 10th week of 1981, and it says Mag 1 right there. So yeah, very cool to find another magnetic videotape actually out and about. Alright. Next up is World Classics Collection, A Tale of Two Cities, Charles Dickens. Plunge into Dickens' timeless tale of revolution and heroism, see main characters and storyline come to life through easy-to-follow dramatic presentations, and learn important facts about the author and historical setting, plus added section with review questions. So yeah, kind of interesting tape right here. And yeah, I think you can probably guess who maybe distributed this, but just judging by that right there. Yes, this is indeed a Best Film and Video Corporation tape, which is kind of what absolutely sold me on this and made me want to pick it up for the collection. So, yep, there it is. No print date. And yeah, this one actually does appear to be in SP mode, unlike a lot of other Best Film and Video Corporation tapes that are typically in EP mode. This one's actually in SP, so that's really cool. Alright, here's the last seal tape for this video, and this was a pretty cool find. Actually, another Burbank Video Hollywood Favorites tape for the collection. Yes, a Hollywood Favorites tape that I actually found out in the wild, and not one that I ordered online, I should say. This is the 1993 Hollywood Favorites release of The Flying Deuces. Obviously a Laurel and Hardy classic right here. I do definitely already have this movie, but didn't have the Hollywood Favorites collection print. As far as the comedy genre. Has that barcode sticker right there. So, yep, and you see right here, actually right on the side of the tape, you can see it says the 91st day of 99, and it says duplicating EP. So yes, this will be another 1999 reprint. Presumably we'll have the Anchor Bay style label. Curious to see if there's another day and year code right here on this side of the tape. So very cool, and again, this is still sealed, so we're going to open this right now. So let me pause once again here for hopefully the last time for this video. All right, well that was super easy, and I've already put my scissors back over there since I won't need them again for this video. And yep, mold free, and yep, this is definitely an Anchor Bay reprint, as you can see right here. And actually, is there another print date? Huh. It looks, no, there actually is not a print date right here. At least not one that I can see anyway. If there is a print date, then it's in like super, super dark ink that I would probably never be able to see in a million years, even if I put it under the light. So yeah, so actually yeah, so the print date's actually just on this side and not right here. Very interesting. That's kind of different. But anyway, yeah, so the print date is the 91st day of Nights High 9. Which is on the right side of the tape instead of the bottom, and yep, it does duplicate an EP. So yeah, very cool. So yeah, very cool to add yet another Hollywood Favorites tape to the collection, and yeah, very cool to actually show one that I actually found out in the wild instead of ordering online. So very cool. Alright, so now on to the last few tapes for this update. Next one is a Columbia TriStar tape that's a reprint of an RCA Columbia Pictures Home Video release. And that one is Cheech and Chong's Nice Dreams. Yep, you can definitely tell this uses an RCA Columbia Pictures Home Video style box. But it's a Columbia TriStar Home Video reprint. Yep. Was originally a 1986 VHS, and you can see this is indeed a CHC copy. Yep, and yeah, label itself says 1986. This actually, number 93, and yeah, this actually has a day and year code and a week and year code. The 43rd day of 1996, and the 14th week of Nights High 6. So very cool. Alright, next two tapes are by, well, Universal / MCA. Next one is The Pirates of Penzance, the movie. Sides, top, back. This is obviously based on the play. 1990 MC Universal Home Video release. Tape uses 1988 MC Home Video label. Number 10 and the 19th week of Nights High 6. So yeah, this is a much later reprint. So obviously this will have nothing at the end. And this next one's another Gene Shalik's Critics' Choice VHS. This one is Cecil B. DeMille's The Plainsman. Yep, I did already have this movie, but I just didn't have the Gene Shalik's Critics' Choice collection print. So this will be replacing my other copy that I have of this film. It's back. 1987 VHS. It's got those printings right there, so we can all guess what this will probably have at the end. The 39th week of 1989. So, yep. Next two tapes are by MGM. Next one's a MGM Contemporary Classics tape. This is the MGM Contemporary Classics print of At First Sight. Only Love Can Bring You to Your Senses. Romance / drama, Nights High 8. Yeah, unfortunately, a little bit of spine damage right there, but I'll let it slide for now. Sides, top, back. 2001 VHS. Here it is. May 2nd, 2001. And this next, and the other one I got is a World Films tape. My first ever MGM World Films tape. Fellini's Roma. Drama 1972. Sides, top, back. 1972 film, 1999 VHS. MGM tape co-produced by United Artists. In Italian with English subtitles. May 4th, 1999. So very cool. And the last tape, which I saved this one for last intentionally. This is a Warner Brothers tape, and this is another Warner Brothers Classics tape. And this is actually one that I actually used to own back in the day, but then I very foolishly got rid of it after I got the Big W VHS of this film back in 2016. So I got rid of my other copy of this tape, and then of course then I got more into collecting Warner Bros. Classics tapes, and I highly regretted getting rid of my first copy of this tape. Well, now, finally after all this time, I finally have another copy of this, and this will ironically be replacing my Big W VHS of this film, which ironically replaced the first copy I had of this tape. Yeah, I was a bit different with collecting back then, obviously. But, yeah, so very cool to now finally have another copy of this tape after all this time. And this is the 1998 Warner Bros. Classics VHS of Splendor in the Grass. So, yeah, finally have this tape back in the collection. Like I said, I used to have this tape, and then replaced it with the Big W VHS. But now I'm replacing that tape with another copy of this tape. I know, kind of ridiculous, but it just is what it is. But yeah, very cool to have this back in the collection finally. And special feature before the movie is it has original theatrical trailers of this and 3 other Warner Bros. Movie romances from 1961. Fanny, A Majority of One, and The Roman Spring of Mrs. Stone. So yeah, it's very cool. Actually do not own or never even really heard of the Roman Spring of Mrs. Stone, but I do have the other 2 movies that are listed right there. So yeah, very cool to finally have another copy of this tape back in the collection now, after all this time. So yeah, there it is. 2 print dates, August 19th and August 28th, 2001, and the number of the tape is 4. So very cool. So that's almost it, but we're not quite done yet, because I actually found 2 other things as well that are really cool. And what these actually are, these are actually not 1, but 2 beta tapes. Yeah, I actually found a couple beta tapes at the store today. So yeah, I actually found a couple betas for the collection. So here's this one, which is Jekyll and Susan's Once Is Not Enough. This is by Paramount from 1988. Never even heard of this film, but very cool to actually have a beta of it. Yeah, this is definitely one I'm going to try to get a VHS copy at some point of, but very cool to at least have the beta of it for right now anyway. Yeah, it's a 1975 film, and this is a 1988 tape. And you can tell these both come in VHS-sized boxes, like a lot of beta tapes did back then, especially during this time period. So yeah, there it is, end label. So yeah, and yeah, there is no week and year code, but it has this barcode right there. So very cool. And this one, as you can see, is still sealed. And since betas are highly collectible, I'm probably just gonna keep this one that way. But it's actually yet another Gene Shalik's Critics' Choice tape. This one being Ruggles of Red Gap. So very cool. I actually do not own the VHS version of this one, but I'm definitely gonna have to try to find this. Try to find a VHS copy of this at some point. Like, I mean, this one, yeah, I want a VHS copy of it, but I could honestly probably live without it. But this one's part of the this one's another one part of the Gene Shalik's Critics' Choice collection, which is something that I collect for. So obviously, I would definitely want to get a VHS copy of this at some point. But very cool to at least now have the beta copy, at least for the time being. And yeah. And yeah, this one's from 1988. So very cool, and yeah, as you can see, has a Beta Hi-Fi sticker, and it has like the original, still has the original styrofoam, which was probably put in there to keep the VHS in place. Since again, they just used a VHS style case and just put like slapped beta stickers on it. So yeah, very cool that it's actually sealed with... See, I can definitely tell this is factory sealed since it still has the original styrofoam in it. So that makes this even more amazing. So yeah, very cool. And like I said, I'm definitely going to... Since beta is highly collectible, I'm just going to keep this the way it is and not even open it. But yeah, so hopefully at some point I'll get a VHS copy of this. So yeah, actually found a couple betas for the collection as well. If you're wondering, all my beta tapes are actually right up there in those all those boxes, which I think I might find another spot for those at some point, depending on what I do with the reorganizing of my the ongoing reorganization of my collection. But for now, they're just all up there in boxes. So yeah. But yeah, here's two more for the collection. So, yeah, there you go, guys. Some actual betas for the collection. Very awesome. And, yeah, hopefully, like I said, hopefully at some point I'll come across actual VHS copies of both of these. Especially this one in particular. Definitely want to get a VHS copy of that. Alrighty. So, yeah, that was a pretty awesome update, if I had to say so myself. So hope you all enjoyed this, and stay tuned for plenty of more exciting videos coming to you very, very soon in the near future, including the Christmas collection video for 2024, which, like I said, I am going to start working on this weekend and into the week, and it'll just be released whenever I decide to release it. I got an idea of how I want to do it. I'm not going to, let's just say, it's going to be kind of similar to how I did it in 2022, but there will be some slight differences, and I think it's going to work out very, very nicely. So I'm looking forward to how I'm going to do my Christmas collection video for this year, and I hope you guys like it too. So, alrighty. So that is it, and again, see y'all next time. And as always, have a good one, guys. Peace out.